Alright, so I think it's pretty clear that Boruto and Kawaki are definitely stronger than the rest of Konoha, and we already know that Boruto is definitely on a whole nother level, as Boruto is ready to take on Code by himself, and if Boruto can take on Code by himself, there's no telling how strong Kawaki got over the time skip. There's already people trying to clown Kawaki since he got his face pummeled by a claw grime, but then again, you guys have to remember that Kawaki was off guard, and was also in the middle of protecting Konoha citizens, and the claw grime was also way stronger than any other claw grime that we saw, as this claw grime literally had a Rinnegan. We know the Rinnegan gives the user a significant boost. Just look at characters like Obito, Madara, and Sasuke, and even Pain as well. The Rinnegan is definitely a broken dojutsu. So Kawaki getting off guarded by a claw grime with the Rinnegan shouldn't be nothing to scoff at. But in this video, I wanted to talk about Kawaki's godly abilities that we might see in the upcoming chapters. Now, we all know that Kawaki is the perfect vessel for Ishiki Otsutsuki, and as of right now, Ishiki is the strongest Otsutsuki that we've seen, excluding Shibai, as we know that Shibai is the strongest character in the verse. But from what we've seen in actual fights, Ishiki is the strongest Otsutsuki that we've seen. Now, when Ishiki was a main part of the story, he did display a lot of abilities, but there was also theories going around that he also didn't display all of his abilities, which would give room for Kawaki to have multiple abilities that we haven't seen yet. And it's pretty obvious that Kawaki got some new abilities, as he did master his new dojutsu, as the last time we saw him in Boruto Next Generations, he only had 4 triangles. And it's been a little foreshadowing, as when he was talking to Mitsuki on the roof, he did say that Boruto can hide from his eye, and we currently know nothing about the dojutsu visual capabilities, as we only know about Daikukon and Sukuna Hikona. But seeing that every dojutsu has some sort of visual capability, I'm guessing that Kawaki will be able to see some things that other people can't. And with the motto still most likely being in the village, he definitely knows about omnipotence is what's going on in the world right now, as he had to have given Kawaki checkups during the time skip, as Kawaki is technically a Kara cyborg made with Kara tech. And knowing Amato, he probably taught Kawaki how to use Ishiki's abilities. Another hint to Ishiki having more abilities is the fact that he was about to grant Amato's wish, and we currently know nothing about Ishiki having wish granting abilities, but there is a theory in the fandom involving Japanese mythology, and it also involves a miracle mallet, as it said the miracle mallet was used to change the size of objects. But another thing I wanted to talk about was the potential of Kawaki becoming the Sage of 8 Paths. And yes, I said 8, not 6, as believe it or not, the Sage of 8 Paths could be a real thing. And if you guys remember, Ishiki's cloak did have 8 symbols on it. Now, with 8 paths comes with 8 new abilities, and the list goes as followed: gravity manipulation, size manipulation, matter manipulation, reality manipulation. You also have wish granting, summoning, and life manipulation as well. You also have duplication, water manipulation, and mind manipulation as well. And we've also seen hints of Ishiki using these abilities before, such as size manipulation, which is a no-brainer, as we've seen Kawaki and Ishiki manipulate their size so many times. Another one is life manipulation. Now, we still don't know how Jigen was able to live for 1,000 years after getting the Karma Seal, so just for the video's sake, we're just gonna have to say that Ishiki was probably manipulating Jigen's lifespan. Another one of the abilities is gravity manipulation. Now, we don't have any concrete proof of Kawaki and Ishiki manipulating gravity, but the anime kind of did foreshadow this with the first opening for Kawaki, where he was moving all the rocks on the Hokage stone faces. And yeah, it's just an opening, but that's something to look at. But you can easily say that with Kawaki and Ishiki controlling the rods, that's gravity manipulation as well. But I think that just comes hand in hand with the other ability, and that's summoning. And summoning is basically grabbing the items from the Daikukoin dimension, such as the cubes that Ishiki and Kawaki use. Now, the next path is duplication. Now, with duplication, you can say this rule fits karma perfectly fine, as you are making a duplicate version of yourself through the karma. And ironically, Kawaki did defeat Ishiki by using a duplicate through the Shadow Clone Jutsu that Naruto taught him. And Kawaki took a special liking to the Shadow Clone Jutsu as well, by saying it would be useful when talking to Naruto. Now, another one of the paths is mind manipulation. Now, we haven't seen Kawaki or Ishiki display any abilities regarding mind manipulation, but I have a feeling Kawaki would be able to do that in the future, as he is kind of doing it right now with the whole omnipotence thing, which would bring us to the outer path. And the outer path, which is called wish granting. We've seen Kawaki use this wish granting ability, and that activated omnipotence within Ada. Now, I'm pretty sure if Kawaki could tap into this power of wish granting, he is going to be severely broken, as I do think right now everybody is sleeping on Kawaki. But we're going to see once Kawaki intrudes the fight between Boruto and Code. I do think in this next chapter, Kawaki will be at the battlefield with Boruto and Code. And with Ishiki's karma and having 3 years to train, Kawaki should be severely on a whole nother level. But yeah, tell me what you guys think about Kawaki possibly becoming the Sage of 8 Paths in Boruto. Me personally, I definitely want to see the Sage of 8 Paths. But that's the end of this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and also follow my Twitter link in the description for more information. And it's been your boy Stormy, and I'm out. Peace.